In the world of Tevat, many people spend their lives dreaming of receiving a vision. Visions, after all, are incredibly convenient for a variety of things. Be it for traveling, cooking, or exploring, visions provide humanity a way to utilize the elements. The visions are also generally seen as sacred objects, as they are given to individuals that the gods of Tevat themselves recognize as worthy. Visions, however, are not the only sources of elemental power in Tevat. Aside from the Gnostices of the Archons, many curses also exist. While in the game we've only seen Hilichurls and Abyss Mages use curses to control the elements, we find out in the second and third chapters of Genshin Impact's manga that curses exist for humans as well. These powers don't come without compromise, however. Let's get into it. The chapter starts the morning after Ludi Harpestum. The night prior, Il Dotere, the representative of the Fatui, gave the command to the Fatui that they were going to back out of Mondstadt. As a result, the Knights of Avonius were tasked with escorting the Fatui's common delegates back to Snezhnaya, one of the 7 nations of Tevat. Just as Kaya and the knights escorting the delegates near the city's gates, a young, sickly, green-haired character appears. Purple flames seeped out from underneath the person's clothes. The flames transformed into a purple serpent of fire and destroyed the carriage, killing 2 delegates and injuring 15 others in the process, while the green-haired girl slipped into the city. This was a problem. With no clear information on who exactly was behind the attack and their recently injured relationship with Il Dotere and the Fatui, which, came from both the Flaming Serpents and a not-so-happy incident with the Knights of Avonius, the Knights needed answers fast. Kaya and Amber would be tasked to the investigation of the incident. Unfortunately for our outrider, she gets cast off to the side by Kaya, and Kaya heads towards Dillick's Manor. Back in the city, Amber comes across the bandaged green-haired girl in the middle of the night. Amber asks if the girl is from Mon, but the girl stays silent. After a brief moment, the green-haired girl says that she understands what Amber is trying to do and says she'll leave the city. Before she can leave though, Amber reaches out and grabs at the girl, exclaiming that she's acting a little odd. The girl shakes Amber off, however, and quickly shows Amber her bandages and states that she's one of the unclean, a group of people who are considered to be rejected by the Archons of Tevat, never having received their blessings. She states that because of this, none of the cities will open their gates to her, and that even though she came to Mondstadt to find something, she doubts that she'll ever find it. As she tries to leave once again, however, Amber interrupts her and offers to help her find whatever it is that she's looking for. Dragging the girl off, Amber takes her to the top of Mondstadt's cathedral in order to get a better vantage point for searching whatever it was that the green-haired girl was looking for. Upon reaching the top, Amber asks what it is that she's looking for, and our edgelord responds that they weren't going to find anything from this view of serene beauty, freed from the ugly and pathetic struggles of worms like herself. Amber in response states that even if that's the case, the view makes her troubles seem smaller, and urges the girl to think the same to lighten the burdens in her mind. When Amber asks once again what it is that she's looking for, our edgelord gives us a flashback, and this time answering in her mind that she's searching for vengeance. And to be fair, she had a pretty good reason to be looking for revenge. Although it isn't mentioned in this chapter, the girl's name is Kali. Early on in Kali's life, she was abandoned by her parents to a seer, not because they wanted to abandon her, but because she was touched by the Div, something that was presumed to be evil and a demonic creature in reference to Persian folklore. Kali would be subject to human experimentation, and she would be cursed with an unknown power. After being abandoned by her parents and subject to so much pain, it's not exactly a surprise that she holds some resentment towards other people. Having not really received an answer aside from that they wouldn't find what she's looking for, Amber grabs Kali and decides to glide down from the cathedral. Like any sane person, Kali thinks that she's about to die, but thankfully Amber, being the gliding champion that she is, glides them down safely. They land right next to Jean and Lisa, and, well, the chapter ends there. Originally I was going to capture just chapter 2 in this one, but both of these chapters are actually really, really short, so I decided to merge the two. I'm really glad you guys seem to be enjoying I'm really glad that you guys seem to be enjoying these videos, and I hope that I'll be able to keep on putting these out whenever I get a chance to. Thanks for watching, and happy holidays!